Hello there. We are the software team for Elemental Twist. My name is Daniel, and with me are Joseph and Paris. The game that we will be designing for this capstone project is called Iris. From the likes of Galaga, Geometry Wars, and Bertolo, Iris was born.
Sorry about that. Back to normal. Iris is a side-scrolling co-op space shooter, but it has a twist. You and your partner must shift between the three primary colours in order to defeat your enemies, pass through the levels, and beat the high score. The kicker and difference in our game to all classic arcade shooters is that the players have the ability to merge into one ship and become a stronger secondary colour to defeat stronger enemies of that same colour.
Our aim for Iris is to create a unique spin on the side-scrolling shooter genre with our gameplay mechanic, colour changing and combining. We wish to make a game that will be pleasing to players that either hunt for high scores and to those that like to navigate and beat levels. This game will also tug on the nostalgia strings of players who wish to play the old school classic style arcade games, with of course our own twist on it.
From the humble beginnings of Ryan Gosling animes to now and beyond, we started with a simple box player and a scrolling screen to look at and being the prototyping phase. We began to add AI and another player into the mix so that we could get a feel for the type of gameplay which player would feel and how the enemy should run. Next, we added the first draft model spacecraft to the both players and the enemy AIs so that we weren't just working with the boxes anymore. From here, we gave the players colors and the ability to shoot and change the three primary colors. Now we turn the enemies into the shape that represent their colors. Red is square, blue is circle, and yellow is triangle. With this change, we needed to give the enemies the ability to be destroyed by that color.
So far, we've created enemy AI for the primary colours. They will target and attack the players, and this will cause damage when they run into them. This also means they will be destroyed if they are able to do so. We've also created the ability for the enemies to shoot, which we will implement later into the stronger enemies. The players have the ability to move around freely, shoot, change between the three primary colour, and merge and then separate. When the players are merged, one player is in control of the combined ship's movement and the other controls the shooting.
Looking to the future now, our team wants to implement a Horde or Endless mode at the end of level 3, which will be where our high scoring system comes into play. We also want the scoring to be a combined score as to increase the importance of cooperative play. Once the levels have been designed, we wish to implement the obstacles and enemies which will either be dodged, destroyed, or the use of colour changing mechanic is used to pass through the traps. Much like Galaga, we need to have AI paths that we will set for the enemies, along with AI that tracks the player for some of the stronger enemies, and implement a revive option if one player dies before the level is completed.
In conclusion, each member of our team, both software team and design team, is excited by the game concept. Our side-scrolling color-based space shooter is a dream we will make soon into reality, and with our color changing and merging ability, we hope to create a unique spin on the already great arcade style of the game. We are all keen to continue forward with our ideas and keen to see what the future will hold for Iris and the safety of color. Thank you, and bring on semester 2.